Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the full moon in July. And this full moon occurs July 23rd, and it happens in the sign of Capricorn. So the full moon will actually be 7 degrees of Capricorn. Now remember, I am talking about the sidereal Vedic zodiac, not the tropical Western. And in Vedic astrology, we make great reference to the nakshatras. And as you know, there's 27 nakshatras, and they're deep, rich with meaning relative to the stars that are in that portion of the zodiac. So this full moon happens in the nakshatra that is called Uttara Ashada. And Uttara Ashada is all about the truth and finding the truth. And actually, Uttara Ashada is called the latter victory. And I believe that's what's happening right now relative to what this full moon is bringing out is going to result in a latter victory. We may not see it now, but it is going to be happening. All the events and all that's occurring now will bring great victory and success. Because when we're talking about the full moon being in Capricorn, Capricorn is all about government, leadership. And this nakshatra, Uttara Ashada, has everything to do with bringing out truth, finding the truth, things being righteous, things being correct, the law. And actually the star that is relative to this nakshatra is Vega. And Vega is a star that is very much associated with politics and political leaders and changes that will transpire after this full moon. This full moon is going to bring everything to light that needs to be changed and the truth. And another thing is that this is called the universal star. Uttara Ashada is called the universal star. And this really represents karma. Yes, it deals with karma and it deals with righteousness, things, the wrongs being right, that there's justice in the world. This is the most powerful, the Ashadas, Purva Ashada as well as Uttara Ashada, deals with righteousness, truth, bringing things to an end in terms of things being fair and just. So since it deals with karma, this is where things happen that are going to bring a result of cause and effect. What has been put into action is going to be the end result, is going to be truth and is going to be righteousness. Now the sun, remember that a full moon is when we have the opposition with the sun and the moon. So we have the sun in 7 degrees of Cancer while the moon is full in 7 degrees of Capricorn. Cancer is the sign that deals most specifically with protection, security, nourishment, family, bringing all these things together. And the only thing that is right is to protect the people of the world through the power of governments and political leaders. That's why we have politicians, because they're here to serve and help humanity. They're here to serve and bring peace, and most of all, make us all feel protected. And that's what this whole full moon is bringing to the surface. So I would imagine all of the events all around the world that deal with political leaders, and especially in the United States where it has been dealing so much with the police, the situation of feeling protection through the police. I think things will be resolved. Things are coming to a culmination point where people have to work together to understand that this is the only way that we're going to make things work in order to feel a sense of security and protection. This is what this full moon is going to bring. And it's going to bring some realizations and revelations in these areas, and therefore promote the causes that make this a better world where we will feel more protected and more secure. This is what it's got to bring. Now, another thing about this full moon, I noticed that it's with Saturn. Since the moon is full in Capricorn, it sits with Saturn, close to Saturn, and of course it's crossed over Pluto, which means there could be some events that give rise to the realization that we have to find a better way to protect humanity and the people. Saturn's a bit suppressed, depressed. It brings a feeling of urgency with the sense that we have to change our ways to make the world feel more secure and protected. That's what has to happen. There's going to be many changes with leadership around the world. It's all evolving, and it's all part of the karmic destiny in this world. Nothing will be the same. And even at this time, while we have the full moon, I noticed that Mars and Venus are together. They're together in the sign of Leo. This will empower a sense of love, compassion for others, as Jupiter is opposing this beautiful Venus-Mars. And Jupiter opposing Mars will make things move faster. And also I noticed that Mercury is starting to move in tip-top speed, and this means progress. Things are going to move forward a lot faster than they have before. This is the time of year to get things done. This full moon brings light to everything. And it is time for all of us to get motivated to finish projects that we felt stifled with, especially while Mars was in Cancer. Mars, while it was in Cancer, took all of our willpower away, our drive. Now it's coming in full gear again, and people are getting motivated. People are getting heated up, and people want change. And that's what I think this full moon will initiate, some major changes to create what is necessary to protect the people around the world. This will happen. And Rahu and Ketu, still in Taurus Scorpio, are evolving towards a better place of healing. Now, things are going to be a little rough till the end of the year. But by the time Rahu and Ketu shift out of Taurus and Scorpio, all of these events concerning this coronavirus, all that it has caused, it will all be starting to clear after such a long haul. So that happens next mid-March, that things will begin to clear. But now we're starting to see the truth and the light of what's been going on beneath the surface involving government. And because these things are revealed, then the changes are going to start. This full moon's going to bring it to light, and the changes will have to start happening, because now we see the root, the cause, and what's going on. So with that, I'd like to close. If you would like more information on me and you would like to sign up for my free newsletter, go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org. Don't forget to check out my beautiful spiritual jewelry while you're there. And if you would like to learn Vedic astrology, I have a university. It is stellar. You're going to learn Vedic astrology. Go to my university website, which is universityofvedicastrology.com. Thank you.